Be brutally honest with me for just a second. Have you ever walked out of a hair salon after getting a haircut and thought to yourself, why do I look older instead of younger? The truth nobody wants to tell you? The wrong haircut can add 10 years to your face. But the right one? It can take 10 years off. And after 60, that difference is absolutely life-changing. Welcome back to Grace and Glow. Today we are talking about the 6 haircuts every woman over 60 needs to know about. 3 that make you look younger, and 3 you absolutely want to avoid. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button right now. Because we are building a community of women who refuse to become invisible. And if this video helps you figure out which haircut will actually flatter you, give it a thumbs up. This is not about pretending to be 25 again. This is about celebrating your age with style and haircuts that work with you, not against you. Let's get started. First, let's understand why haircuts matter so much after 60. Our hair changes. It gets thinner, drier, more fragile. And here is the fascinating part. Research shows that the way our hair frames our face significantly influences how others perceive our age and vitality. A good haircut is not about hiding your age. It is about amplifying your confidence. When your hair works with your features, it highlights your natural elegance and shows the world you are still full of life. So let's dive into the 3 haircuts that instantly make you look 10 years younger. Number 1. The soft layered bob. This is absolute magic. Picture a haircut that instantly lightens your face, adds movement, and takes away that heavy weighed down look. That is exactly what a layered bob does. Why does it work? The layers create natural movement and softness around your face, drawing the eye upward and softening features like a sagging jawline or fine lines. The best length? Anywhere from chin length to just above the shoulders. This frames your face without dragging it down. And here is the game changer. A soft side swept bang paired with a layered bob can instantly take years off. It gently covers forehead lines and adds balance to your face. The layered bob adapts to any hair texture. Fine hair gets body and volume. Thick hair loses heaviness. Wavy or curly hair looks beautifully enhanced. Plus it is incredibly low maintenance but still looks polished. You can blow dry it, add curl, or let it air dry. If you are ready for a change but do not want anything too drastic, the soft layered bob is a safe yet stunning choice. Drop a comment and tell me, have you ever tried a layered bob? Number 2. The pixie with volume. I know what you are thinking. A pixie? Is not that too short? The answer is absolutely not when it is done correctly. A pixie with soft layers and volume can be one of the most youthful and flattering cuts a woman over 60 can choose. Here is why. As our hair naturally thins, a well-cut pixie adds structure and lift exactly where you need it most. Instead of hair lying flat against your scalp, that added volume gives your entire face a lifted look. Almost like a mini facelift without surgery. Plus, a pixie draws attention to your eyes, your cheekbones, your smile. It says I am confident, I am radiant, and I am not hiding. But here is the key. Not all pixies are created equal. A super short severe crop can look harsh. The key is softness and texture. Ask your stylist to keep the edges feathered, add layers on top, and consider a side-swept fringe to soften your forehead. Styling? Incredibly easy. A small amount of mousse creates lift that lasts all day. And adding highlights or lowlights enhances the layers and gives the illusion of thicker hair. Think of icons like Judi Dench or Jamie Lee Curtis. Their pixies make them unforgettable. The pixie with volume sends a powerful message. I am not afraid of change. I am stylish, confident, and I own who I am. Comment below. Would you ever be brave enough to try a pixie? Number 3. The long layered shag. This is ideal for women who want to keep some length, but also want movement, bounce, and a youthful vibe. What makes the shag so flattering? Its layering technique removes bulk where hair looks heavy and adds volume where it looks flat. The result? Hair that looks light, full of life, and effortlessly stylish. As we age, hair becomes thinner and loses body. A one-length haircut just hangs there, making it look even thinner. But with a long layered shag, those feathered layers create the illusion of thickness. Each layer gives lift, pulling everything upward instead of down. The best length? Somewhere between the shoulders and just past them. Around the collarbone is the sweet spot. It balances sophistication with fun. And pairing it with curtain bangs or wispy side swept bangs instantly softens forehead lines and frames your eyes beautifully. Here is a bonus. This cut is very forgiving. It does not need constant trimming. A little grow out actually enhances its character. And with highlights or lowlights, it looks even fuller and more dimensional. The long layered shag is perfect for women who want length without that dragged down aging look. It has personality, energy, and when you wear it, people notice your sparkle. Which of these three are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments. Now let's talk about the 3 haircuts you absolutely want to avoid, because they can unintentionally make you look older. Number 1 to avoid. The overly short harsh crop. Now short hair can be stunning. But the problem comes when hair is cut too short, too blunt, and too severe with no softness. Why does this matter? A harsh crop leaves no room for softness. It exposes every line, every contour, and removes the natural frame that hair provides. Instead of lifting your features, it can highlight signs of aging. Plus, a very close cropped cut can feel too severe or masculine if not balanced with texture, giving the impression of strictness rather than softness. The solution? If you love short hair, opt for a soft pixie with layers and volume instead of an extremely close crop. Layers add texture which softens your face. Even a side-swept fringe makes all the difference. With just a little more length and texture, you keep the convenience of short hair while gaining a much more youthful result. Number 2 to avoid. Long heavy one-length hair. Now there is nothing wrong with wanting long hair. But the problem is when hair is all one length with no layers, no shape and no movement. Why is this an issue? Heavy straight across cuts drag your face downward instead of creating lift. They can highlight thinning ends, making them look stringy or lifeless. And frankly, it can look dated, signaling you have not updated your look in decades. The solution? If you love length, keep it, but add layers and shape. A long layered cut or modern shag with soft feathered edges instantly transforms the look. Layers remove heaviness and create movement, drawing the eye upward. Adding highlights or lowlights brings dimension, making long hair look full and healthy. And soft curtain bangs or wispy side bangs balance the length beautifully. Sometimes just a few well-placed layers can make you look and feel 10 years younger, without losing the length you love. Number 3 to avoid. The helmet hair or rigid bob. You have seen this style. Perfectly set, heavily sprayed, does not move even in wind. It has a very stiff rounded shape that hugs the head like a helmet. While it may feel neat and tidy, this style can unintentionally age you by decades. Why? It lacks movement. Stiff rigid hair signals being stuck and inflexible. It makes you appear less approachable and frankly older. Plus, this overly structured bob feels incredibly outdated. It was popular in past decades, but now it risks looking old-fashioned. And helmet hair tends to harden your face instead of softening it, emphasizing angular lines. The solution? Go for a modern layered bob with texture and movement. Ask your stylist to create layers that add softness and avoid that perfect stiff curve. Even a side part or tousled styling instantly makes it more contemporary. And embrace a little imperfection. Hair that moves, that sways when you turn your head, that looks soft to the touch. That is what signals vitality and confidence. So how do you choose the right cut for you? It depends on 3 things. Your face shape, your hair texture, and your lifestyle. For face shape, think of your haircut as a frame for your portrait. Round faces benefit from height at the crown. Angular jawlines look better with soft layers. Longer faces need width and movement at the sides. For hair texture, fine or thinning hair looks best with shorter cuts and layers. Thick hair needs weight removed with strategic layering. And if you have natural waves or curls, celebrate them with a cut that enhances that texture. For lifestyle, Ask yourself how much time you want to spend on your hair each day. Love styling? Try a layered shag. Prefer quick routines? A layered bob or pixie with volume is perfect. And here is something important. It is absolutely okay to bring pictures to your stylist. Visual guides make it so much easier to create a cut that matches your vision. And do not underestimate the power of regular trims to keep your cut looking fresh. Remember, your haircut is not about hiding your age. It is about embracing who you are with style and confidence. The right cut should make you feel radiant and comfortable in your own skin. Here is the psychology behind all of this. When we update our hair, we are not just changing what we see in the mirror. We are changing how we feel inside. A flattering haircut makes you carry yourself differently. You smile more. You stand taller. You project confidence without even realizing it. A youthful haircut does not hide your age. It celebrates it. Aging is not about fading into the background. It is about evolving with grace, style, and a little boldness. So which haircut are you going to try? Comment below right now. I want to know. And if this video helped you, share it with a friend who needs a confidence boost. Thank you so much for being part of Grace and Glow. Subscribe if you have not already, and remember, the right haircut is the spark that reminds you of the vibrant, confident, beautiful woman you have always been. Stay graceful. Stay glowing. I will see you in the next one.